Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you a weekly podcast for the more sophisticated beer drinker. So sit back, pour yourself a pint, and enjoy the internet's longest running 100% blind roundtable taste test beer review show. You're listening to The Beer Snobs.
Welcome to the show, everybody. How you guys doing? I am Damon, and you're with the Beer Snobs. Across the table from me is B, and next to him is...
Hey guys, this is Brian from Beer Quest.
Awesome. And got a few changes going on with the show. We wanted to give everyone a chance to kind of, I guess, assimilate these changes and talk about actually what we do here, because we're starting to realize that some of you guys listen to the show, but not a lot of you guys realize exactly how this works.
Dumbasses.
Well, it's not their fault. I mean, we've really never explained it fully, not in the intro. I don't think, when we actually did blogs, we really explained what we do here, but we're just going to spell it all out. And
so it's a big secret.
Yeah.
It's just a big secret.
It's a big secret to everybody.
All right.
Yeah. So this little segment, we're calling this Beer Talk.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, chill.
All right.
So there's no Sally Jesse Raphael then?
No.
Nice.
No. More like a cross between Geraldo and Maury.
Duck, here comes a chair.
There you go.
Duck, here comes a chair, and who's your daddy?
Either way, we need security. We really need security.
We probably do.
We do. But okay, so this show, mostly we wanted to bring entertaining segments about beer from our own experiences, our own opinions, our own insights. And B, you've been doing the growler reviews now for a couple months. And, what would you actually do? What was the work you actually put into doing that?
I would go to a brewery and buy a growler full of beer and come back.
Just come back? I mean, would you try it first?
Oh, well, normally stuff I go pick out, I'd have time to at least enjoy and make sure I know I like it or not. Like Oak Hills, I work up near Victorville, so I knew how good Oak Hills was. The Oreo from Wild Donkey is just one of the best blends I ever had, and I want you guys to try that.
That was an amazing...
that was really good.
That was incredibly so memorable.
And, there's a couple other ones, like the stuff we brought from Hamilton. Well, I was there 2 nights before, and they just opened up.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to talk to the owner, and I thought, well, this is cool. And they decided to gift us a growler of beer, too, while we're doing it. So, awesome. For me, it was just me doing what I normally would do, which is brewery hop and bring back beer that I want to try.
And I mean, you physically have to go to these places to check them out, to get the growlers. I mean, did you ever, talk to the owners, brewmasters, stuff like that?
All the time. I just sit there and let them know, hey, listen, I'm doing this for this. I'm going to pay you for your beer, but if you have any questions, let me know about it. I'm happy to go through it. Usually it's, at Wild Donkey, they're pretty busy. And Oak Hill, since they're the only brewery that is the only brewery around in Victorville, they're always busy. So sometimes you just can't get the brewer's attention. But, when you do, you sit there and just let them know, hey, listen, I'm here doing this for this show. We're an honest review. All we're going to do is talk about your beer. And I don't ever ask for free beer because I feel if we ever got free beer out of this stuff that we would be
biased.
Because you're going to want to keep getting free stuff out of them.
But I mean, the growler review isn't a blind taste test, and we know exactly what we're getting when we do the growler review. That's kind of different from the other part of the show.
Yeah, and the best part about that is that it's the freshest beer you could possibly get.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it has to be good. It has to be within a week.
Well, no, and we usually when I do the growler review, I got it with at least 2 days before the show. It's like the longest I'd wait. If not, it was poured like maybe an hour before the show.
There you go.
That's perfect, dude.
And then, of course, the segment that you've been doing, Hardiman, for the past.
Brewing?
Which, I mean, is something that you've actually been doing for a long time.
Oh, yeah. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. I've got nearly 30 beers that we've made. We love it so much that my wife let me build a 7-tap kegerator in our dining room.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm living in your dining room.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect, dude. Every meal, you've got a beer on tap and you've got a selection.
Wow. That's awesome. And the segment I normally do, the beer news, I just pull articles out of my ass. There's really nothing to talk about.
That's how that works. Huh?
They all knew that.
I was wondering.
Yeah, hopefully they did. Hopefully by now they figured it out.
I was wondering where CNN money was.
But that officially brings us to the second part of the show, which a lot of people don't really understand how it works. and that is the blind taste test. Now
so we're all blind.
Basically, I mean, a lot of people don't get it because there's a lot of shows, there's a lot of podcasts on the air right now doing this, and a lot of people will just bring up beers and talk about them. There's really no way of knowing if they've tried it before or if they know what's coming.
I know of one podcast right now who does this. They call it a blind tasting, but they say it's blind because we never had it before. So they know exactly what they're pouring into the bottle and know the reputation of the brewery. Mm-hmm. And they call it a blind test because, well, we never had it before, so it's blind. You guys are douches.
Okay, well, yeah, we don't do that. That's not what we do here. I mean, through various iterations of the show to understand the mechanics of how this worked, we would always have someone basically buying the beers. At first, B, you were buying the beers. You kind of knew, but you try to remain impartial whenever possible.
Yes, sir.
When Hef was on the show, he would take care of the beer purchases, and none of us knew what was going on.
I paid for the beer.
Well, no, I'm saying the second incarnation of the show. Because you were paying for everything. Let's just put that out there. Hef, he would go out and he started buying the beer. And he would keep that a total secret from us, so we wouldn't know what's going on. He would just pick 4 random beers, sometimes more.
Makes it easy.
And he would make us hate him with his beer selections because they were quite awful. Most of the time. Like he would do things like Budweiser challenges and it was god awful. But the thing is, we never know because even the way we have it set up, we have the kitchen partitioned off so we can't see anything, and we have the person who's prepping the beers pour them out, and then they hand them to us. We would just drink them, try them. We wouldn't know exactly what we're drinking. So I mean, honest, pure blind taste test, which we can all attest to.
I have no idea whenever I'm drinking a beer who made it or what it is.
Yeah, and then the thing is, we would do that. And then we would bring out the reveal. So, oh, wow, look what the beer is. And then we would do a review, which is how we've done things. Well, we're kind of announcing in this segment that we're changing that. From now on, all the reviews will be, recommendations will be pure blind.
And I won't be wearing pants.
Yes. Well, that is already something we need to talk to you about. The short shorts is, I'm not having that.
I kind of like it, though.
No,
you would.
They're stylish.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, you don't like pink?
No,
I think
it's just kind of disturbing when I can see the pockets outside of the pants like that. I don't like it.
That's where I keep my stuff.
But just to reiterate, what we're doing from now on is we're going to be getting the beers. We're going to be looking at the beer in the glass, smelling it, tasting it, and we're going to recommend the beer off of the beer before the reveal. So what you hear as far as our recommendations from now on, 100% about the beer. Nothing to do with the label or anything else going on. And we are just taking one more step to make sure that that when we're talking about the stuff, we really mean what we're saying. It has nothing to do with labels, nothing to do with companies, how small or how big. This is all about the beer for us. Always has been, always will be. That's what the Beer Snobs is about.
Yes, sir.
So with that said, I should probably mention... we should go into the rest of the show. We should start off by mentioning the beer of the month. Last month's winner was Wingwalker Amber Ale. If you guys remember this one.
Now, how do we pick the beer of the month?
That's how we picked the beer of the month. Well, basically the one that got the best recommendations from all of us. This one got recommendations from all 3 of us.
Yeah, that was a good beer.
It was a really nice amber. It was a perfect starter amber in my opinion.
Yeah. Real
same here.
Yeah.
Very smooth, and the fact that this was a beer found at the 99-cent store.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was one of the other reasons why it was like unbelievable. That something this good actually costs 80 cents. It was 79 technically. 79 cents a bottle for this Wingwalker Amber.
It was good stuff.
But I would pay regular price for this, which I don't know what it is. But I would totally pay regular price for this. This is a good beer.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is it for beer talk. Unless you guys had anything you want to add to the conversation.
We've been doing a great job doing what we do. I'm happy you guys are listening and keep listening. I mean, at least this is where you get an honest opinion about what we're drinking, and we're not trying to sway you with advertisements or anything else, because all we care about is the beer. We started this with the concept of that as craft beer grows, the people need to know what's good and what's not good. You're going to have how many choices right now? 2,500 choices at Total Wine?
Yeah. Just
to get a beer? And what happens if you go buy a beer you just think is shit? We just want to make sure you guys have enough knowledge to know, hey, these guys are being a guinea pig for this type of stuff, and just try it out. And we're doing it completely blind, like he said. So just and respect that and enjoy it.
Yeah, and like we always say at the end of the show, our motto is we taste it, you decide. So I mean, even if we say we don't like it or anything, it doesn't mean you should not go out and buy it. Just because we don't recommend a beer doesn't mean you should go out and buy it. That's just the one that we all think would be really good for. I guess for the majority of people, if the majority of us like it, the majority of you guys out there will probably like it. So that is our highest recommendation. Better than anything personal we could say about it. If the three of us can come to a consensus about a beer, really give it a shot. That's the entire point of Beer of the Month.
Yeah, I like to think that each one of us has a wildly different palate from the previous.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah,
we do, which is what makes it work so well. But anyways, we have our blind of the show in front of us, so let's get to that.
Ooh, this is a nice golden ale.
Light color.
I'm assuming it's an ale.
Very light. I'm looking at this. I'm assuming it's a lager.
Smells like apple.
I'm assuming it's a lager from the look of it. Yeah, it's very clear. It's actually got a decent head. I am surprised by the head I'm pulling out of this just by stirring. That is surprising.
That is definitely a lager.
It looks like apple juice.
And it tastes like malt.
Yeah, it tastes a lot like malt. It is. It's a little offensive to my palate. A little offensive. It feels like lazy brewing to me.
Oh, really?
This tastes.
I like it. I think it's smooth. It's not. It's approachable.
It tastes basic. Is what it tastes.
Okay, there it is. Not lazy, basic. Very simple. Very, very simple. Like this is like baby's first brew kit.
Yeah,
it could be.
This tastes like a better version of like one of your major brand lager beers, like a Budweiser or a Coors. This is like if those actually ran to be king of beers, this might be the winner. Not that that's saying much because you're still king of a dung heap. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, it doesn't suffer from all the trappings of some of those really bad ones, like the souring notes at the end, the skunky flavor. It doesn't have any of that. It tastes like a good version of those bad beers, basically.
The best word I can say about this beer is I'm very nonplussed about it. I don't care. It is not moving my needle at all.
Yeah,
it's basically like, oh, this is drinkable. Like if somebody handed it to me, I'm not going to throw it away, but I'm not going to go out and find this beer.
No.
This is basically 2 steps from water to me.
Okay, so let's get to the recommendations. B, what do you think? Yes or no?
No, I think that if you're going to spend money on beer, there are better things out there. This is something I don't think you should spend money on.
Yeah. All right, Hardiman?
I like it. I would recommend trying it. I think it's a nice clean lager. It's got a nice biscuit flavor to it and aroma. If I had to guess what it was, I'm not going to name a name because I can't nail it down, but I would assume that it's an old world lager, something that hasn't been changed for a long time.
Mm. Well, so that would be a yes recommendation then?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm sticking with my description of this being a really good version of a really crappy beer style, or just a really crappy brewing style that I've tried before, and I'm gonna have to say no to the recommendation. So that's 2-1.
Oh,
only one positive recommendation. Let's get the reveal. Oh man, it's
what is
Henninger, HB Henninger Premium Lager Beer.
You go back to 99 Cents Store, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I was gonna say I've never even heard of that. Who brews that?
This is actually Henninger is the brewer.
Oh, it is
imported.
Okay.
Yeah, this is imported from Germany.
Now here's the problem: it came in a can and it was imported, so that's how it's supposed to taste. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, that might not be how it's supposed to taste if it was imported in a can.
But it's in a can. That means no light damage, no air damage.
But you still got some sort of chemicals in there so that doesn't get the can flavor.
You want to know what I would think? What I'd do with this beer?
What?
Beer bong it. That's about
Really?
it.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
beer bong the hell out of this.
Yeah, just smash the bottom with the screwdriver after shaking it up.
That's a shotgun in it. Yeah, let's do that.
Shotgun that. I'm thinking
shotgun the hell this.
The quicker, the better when it comes to something like this.
We could do a tower beer bong.
Yeah, this came in
you
a
guys
tall
wanna
can.
tower it?
This came in a tall can. Just to let you guys know,
Yeah,
the
it's a pint.
can. I like the can design at least.
It looks like it's one
clean.
syllable
I mean,
words.
it's a can, so automatically I'm kind of against it. But
What's on the front? Are those awards?
I think those are medals, just like the ones on the Martinelli's bottle.
those are medals that it won apparently.
Okay.
The Martinelli's medals.
Oh, there you go. So it's good for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually tried to look up some information for these guys. Couldn't find it.
Really?
Yeah, I gave it a shot.
Did you try the German Google?
Yeah, no.
Is that de Google?
That's why they Google.
Der Google?
They're Google Stein.
Der Google sign. Okay. Any thoughts on the can?
Clean, very clean. I like the look of the can.
Gold, black, and red.
I would love, for 99 cents, I fill my fridge with that. No problem.
This is 79.
79 cents. Okay, 80 cents. It's just a good looking can. I'm okay with that.
It's a good looking can. The gold, the black, and the red reminds me of like an old school Miller or something. But they were always blue. Maybe like Red Dog. You guys remember Red Dog?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah. For an imported German lager, I'm disappointed. They've been doing it longer. It should taste. I mean, yeah. It's still, again, a part of my own description. It did taste better than the other basic lagers, but
I would totally take this over
they
Budweiser.
call this a premium.
Yeah, I take it over Bud too.
They refer to it as a premium. I don't know. I kind of expect more from Germany. I'm kind of disappointed.
I expect less from Budweiser now. I'm talking price.
I truly believe this is not a bad beer for a 99-cent store. I still don't recommend it.
For 79 cents.
Get the Wing Walker instead.
For 79 cents, like
they're at the same store?
Yeah,
I grab Wing Walker. But that's a different
if they have it, Wing Walker always sells out. That's the other thing. There's a ton of this what was it, the Henninger.
Oh, that's got like the blue light special?
The HB, the Henninger premium lager. There's a ton of it. There's always a ton of it there. But the Wing Walker, people hide that shit. They hide it in the back.
They hide it behind the fake Oreos.
Yes.
Hydrox.
You gotta hunt that stuff down. But yeah, all right. So our beer for this week for our blind, the Henninger Premium Lager Beer, and we 2-1 against. Anything to add, guys?
Nope.
No, it's a premium lager. It is what it says.
Premium. I've had better. I
like the Martinelli's medals. That's about it.
The Martinelli's medals. It won awards as apple juice.
Yeah. And then they let it spoil and they put it in cans and get sold to us.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for listening, guys. Make sure to check us out on thebeersnobs.com. We're all over Facebook and Twitter and G+ and LO and whatever. Just look us up as The Beer Snobs. Thanks a lot for listening, and we will see you next time.
I'll see you guys at the bar.
Hey guys, it's Brian, and the quest is only half the fun.
This is Damon. I'll keep you in.